Draft day is in a couple of hours from now. Let's get this wrapped up. Hey everyone, this is Miko and welcome back to the BLT Draft Tier List. I am your host and I'm joined by my usual co-host.
OKR 2004.
All right, draft day. It's in a couple of hours from now. Aren't you excited?
Sorta.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm really not because A, I'm not part of it, and B, it's just going to be the same thing over and over again, isn't it?
I'm partially not excited because of the day it's happening.
Eh, we gotta accommodate for all the managers anyway, so this is the best time we can go. I just hope I'm still awake by then. Anyway, it is time to end off the draft tier list thing by ranking all the 55 remaining people who qualified in Cycle 2 in the non G pool, and let's get things started.
Okay.
First off, I don't think you have the. Wait. Alright, first off, we have King Leo 5, a former manager in BLT and someone who we're very, very familiar with.
Yep, this guy's an old head in the tours community.
Uh, Checking the records, last he did OMPL last year, but um, not a whole lot of recent records in terms of the singles tiers. So, have you played? So, this is the Cycle 2 Poke Art. This one you're very familiar with because you played all 15 days. Have you faced Leo recently?
Um, I think so.
And
He seems decent these days. Not quite at the level he probably was in older gens, but he's still decent.
yeah, back then he used to be very, very good at Gen 7, especially in LC. But now, well, what would you say his tier is right now?
Probably a C.
C. Well, he signed up just for LC as well, so I'm gonna trust you on this one because I haven't really seen his recent replays as of late. But Leo, he's a tried and true main of LC, if you will. Could be good team support, and if you put him, he can prep and motivate, be motivated. Just give him a good team. He's rather used to playing than building. All right, next up, Naoki 7 or Naoki 52 as he called under. Newcomer to BLT, has done some OU suspects in the past. Okay, Art, your thoughts?
Um,
Have you
I
faced?
think I've faced this guy before. Yeah, I think I actually have a replay of me facing him.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
This guy hides his replay, so there's not a lot to check there.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure I played him in LC tour finals. I
Really?
yeah. Hold
And
on, just let me quickly browse my own replays, recent ones. It wasn't a finals, but I think I definitely played him in LC most recently.
what did you think?
Eh, he's not terrible, but he's not great.
So he's average.
Basically,
C? Seems like a blanket C
nah,
statement here. Hmm?
maybe D,
D. Okay.
like D plus, basically.
I think there's some people that would argue your statement on that, but I'll trust you. All right. Next up, we have the name might be interesting to you specifically, Pokemon Todoroki.
Why me?
Oh, you know why.
Nope, don't get it.
All right. Anyway, he's a newcomer to BLT. He has some replays, unlike unlike the previous guy. He does have replays that are public. Uh, he tries. I can definitely see the commitment there. I can see the way that he adapts and he sort of builds. It's not great. Again, he's not particularly great.
Okay, sounds like you have quite the opinion on him.
Well, do you have an opinion on him?
Not really. Think I faced him here and there, but they weren't memorable matches.
So very unmemorable. That is a pretty D statement to me. Don't you agree?
Honestly, you decide.
I'm thinking D. I'm thinking D as well. Anyway, next up, Ming 54-9. Now, this guy is a very notable presence. Um,
Is he?
well, let me try to tell you the records. Currently, he's in round six of the OU Spring Seasonal Losers bracket, and he eight, made top eight of the RU Ladder Tour.
Oh,
Yeah, he's in the same classes like. Well, he made the same placement as like Fellyburn and Ars 9, and Fiend and Lime, all those guys.
huh.
So he's very good at what he does. And checking some of these replays out, I can say he's definitely good. I think he's definitely a good presence, and he'll be an interesting pick when he gets drafted.
Okay.
I think he'll be interesting to look at. To me, I say B. What about you?
Well, based on what you just said, I think that's fair.
Yeah, he'll be a good pickup. He's not bad. He's good actually. He's very very good at what he does. Just all depends on what team he's gonna bring and how he'll adapt well in terms of the players we're gonna see again. All right, next up, Real Blazing. I think I've seen this guy qualify in BLT's past, but never got drafted. Or if not, then he hasn't really left an impression on me.
This guy has been around tours, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, he has been around tours, but never really to the extent that what he does. Did tours such as Limit Break and Not Deck same trios, but that's really about it on the Smogon records.
Huh.
So yeah, what do you think?
Uh, D maybe.
Yeah, it strikes me as a D player. I think we ranked this guy before in D in a past tier list.
Oof. I wouldn't be surprised.
That fact really hasn't changed. Really. Next up, Kindy. Made to round six of the RU Winter Seasonal.
Oh.
Yeah,
Anything else?
not really.
Oh.
What do you think? What do you think of this guy? Have you placed him before?
I think so.
And
And I may have seen him play. He seems decent.
okay, fair enough. And what do you think?
Probably like C?
He's fair. He's fair. Not a lot of not a whole lot of replays from this guy, but I can definitely see like he's not as bad as the D players, but he's not great. So he's averaging out to a C. All right, next up, pretty notable name if you're around the circuit of oil. Mimikyu Stardust. Mimikyu Stardust. Currently in round six of OU Spring Seasonal Winners Bracket. He made 3-3, very neutral in SPL.
Oh.
3-4 in Uber's World Cup. He has a 4-2 record in OUPL, and he made it to round eight of Smogon Masters with a fine 5-3 record.
Not bad.
Not bad. That's actually quite good. Have you faced this guy?
During the cycle?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Um, only time I remember facing him was like in a draft league.
And What do you think?
Well, I won that battle, but I don't think that's a very good tell cuz that's totally different from normal competitive.
But you beat an SPL player. That's good. Uh,
Again, that was a draft league, which is honestly similar in prep to same six.
okay. So, I've heard this guy praise a lot. I've heard some people hype him up a bit, and he's gonna be a very interesting pick once he gets drafted in BLT.
I'm not really sure what to rank him. What do you think?
Somewhere A, lowest I can give is B. Somewhere around A ish, because he does have decent records to boot.
Well, I'm not making that decision for you. That's
Think
on
I
you.
think
That's
I
on
think
you.
I think I'm leaning more towards A. I think definitely being an SPL player and having all sorts of good records amongst the big tours really does help Mimikyu Stardust to be pushed towards notoriety, and hopefully he'll be a prominent face once he enters BLT. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Next up, E-Boy XD69. Yeah, newcomer.
Oh yeah, I was just watching this guy's replays.
And did you find anything interesting?
Um. Well, did you watch any of what I sent?
I did.
What's
Eh,
your personal opinion?
unremarkable. I'm not
I
really.
feel like uh I feel like he's a bit more remarkable than D tier. Um,
Really?
but I don't know. I don't know if he's quite at the level of C.
I We could put him at the higher of D if you want.
D plus, I guess,
D plus. D plus it
or
is.
C minus.
I don't think he's C. I don't think he's that quite as good as Leo and Kindy are.
Yeah, no, he's not. But yeah, I guess D plus is fine.
Alright, next up. A little troll game. LTG. We know this guy quite a bit. Teamed with him in the
Oh
past.
yeah, since 2019.
If you're around that area of late 2018 to 2019, 2020, then you're pretty much around the same time as us. So we know the guy around for 5 years, and yeah, doubles player, very notable doubles player. He's a veteran for
I'm
quite some
pretty sure
time.
the entire doubles community would disagree with that statement, but yes.
Well, the doubles player. Well, he's a doubles player.
Yeah, he's a doubles player. That's about
He's
all
a doubles
I can
player.
really say.
What do you think? Have you faced him?
I think he's definitely decent at doubles, but I don't see him succeeding in the pool.
Yeah, he's historically done pretty alright. To not really that great in BLT. Uh, Towards past years, he tends to lean more towards playing a little bit more passively than others. But with the right managers and the right support, he'll more than likely succeed. So,
I wouldn't give him that much.
well, it's gonna be a tough road because there are quite a few doubles players that will give him a run for his money. So, what do you think?
But yeah, he's been playing for years. He
Half a
he's
decade.
decent at singles, also decent at doubles. I think C.
See, all right. Yeah, I put him in the same boat as like Leo for just for longevity and just he's been able to semi adapt into Gen 9. Next up, we have Over Dragoon. Quite an old head if you've been around for a while because he was at the very first TLT.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm pretty sure even I might have been around for that, just
you
not
were you competed in
participating.
the yeah you competed in the second one, but this guy's been around since the first TLT, which took place 2017, I believe.
Okay, I guess I had just missed it then.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, over Dragoon. Have you faced him?
Probably.
And what do you think?
Um, I don't remember very much. Is he good at OU? I feel like he's good at OU.
That's the only that yeah, that's the only truly notable thing about him is like he's good at OU, but not really as much as the top level OU players.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Where do we want to rank?
And I don't remember anything else.
Where do we want to rank him?
Uh, do we want to put D
Ooh, we're ranking a
or is that
veteran.
too harsh?
I think that's a little too harsh considering he's been a veteran here. C, lower hand of C. I think C minus.
C minus? Okay.
Yeah. All right, next up, Aru Kenny. Newcomer to BLT 11, only has done black and white monotype cup, which gives you a real sense of.
Though I will say,
Hmm?
despite this being a newcomer to BLT, this is not the first time they qualled.
Wait, they called in the
They
past,
qualled they qualled last year under a different account name, and I
which
remember that account name too.
which is
The cover of Vogue, that was their name last year.
ah, I can remember them being all right, and now that he's
Not
changed,
really.
not really. Don't you think so?
No, they're not great.
So I from the tone of voice, I think that's a D, isn't it?
Yeah. Plus this guy's kind of a weirdo.
Why?
Have you seen what he posted on the damn player signups thread
I have not.
about Penter?
I have not. Let me check.
Nothing scary, it's just weird.
Looks like I have to beat Penty Pants. Okay.
He's also that guy who said he should no. He's the guy he's also the guy who said that Floor's being a bad floor and he should spank him. Also the guy who often calls people my old nemesis. Insert name.
That's right. Oh, this is the guy who said to you that you're the old nemesis.
Yeah, both ears too.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is. He's kind of weird, and
When
he's not remarkable at Mons either.
sounds like a regular old tourist reg in 2024. Am I right?
I don't
Anyway,
know. He's been around since at least 2023.
yeesh. The absolute state of the regs. Anyway, next up, pretty notable tourist name, Banbadoro.
Has he done anything notable on Smogan
Well,
lately?
let me let me talk to you about Banbadoro. Round 7 of official Smogon doubles tournament with a 4-3 record, and made it
Not
to
bad.
round 9 of UU Masters.
Very good. That's good.
Yeah, I feel like Bambadoro has been a little bit more active on Smogon now rather than tours, but he never fails to qualify for a BLT in all the years that we've seen him. So yeah, any opinion on Bambadoro?
I don't think I faced him very much.
A lot of people are,
Not recently,
yeah.
anyway. Not during
Well,
the cycle.
a lot of people are quite high on him now rather than past years. Past years would say, "Oh, he's
Really?
a tours grinder, so C or D." But now he's actually proving himself to be quite the record holder. So I think B.
Wow. Okay.
Do you disagree?
I would have probably slid him in C otherwise, but those are good records.
Yeah, Bambatoro in the B tier. Next up, oh boy, a fan favorite, one of my personal favorites, FC.
I think this is a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah, he's gonna be big boy in Ubers. Yeah, if you want to talk about people who will absolutely shred the Ubers pool, and there's no Aberforth around to stop him, that's an FC for ya.
No Aberforth, no Fogbound, no others.
That's great. Let me check. What is his record last year? 3-1. Not bad.
Nice.
So, our boy, what can we say with our boy that hasn't already been said? Round 8 of OSDT with a 5-3 record. Six
Nice.
three, 6-3 in OUPL.
Ooh.
And 5-4 in the UU Snake draft. Although nowadays, I think he's doing a lot more OMs than just primarily AG and Ubers.
Did he win OMPL or were there just a lot of AG players on that team?
I think he might have. I think he might have won OMPL with a lot of AG players. So yeah, FC. What do we think of FC now?
Uh, I didn't really. I don't think I faced him very much.
But he is a player with recognition now. He's a very good player, very
Well,
accomplished
he's always
player.
been a player with recognition, Mikoi.
He's one of the best Ubers players you're gonna get. He's S or A. I'm very conflicted.
Well, tell me his records again.
I just said 6-3 in OUPL, 5-4 in UU Snake Draft,
Yeah,
round 8 of
yeah.
OSDT with a 5-3 record. Shows you,
So,
shows you can.
anything Ubers?
No, not no. I haven't seen anything Ubers related.
Oh, huh.
But he is doing everything else other than Ubers. So, and he's very good at the singles and doubles as well. So, I think this is S. You know what? I'm gonna think this is S. I'm biased. I like FC.
I don't think too many people will argue with you on that.
Yeah, FC's graded. He's gonna be a huge pickup in the non-guaranteed pool.
Odds are he's gonna be one of the, if not the most expensive player.
I mean, we've seen
He's
it
gonna
before.
be pretty expensive.
I mean, we've seen FC get drafted for what 28K in TPP. So I think this is the same situation
We've
here.
seen him get drafted for very high prices in BLT too.
I think last year 17.5K. That's pretty big. That's very. You know what? For someone like FC, that's a steal. And you know what? I'm gonna say the same thing about the next guy because the price he got, I think 1 year he actually was drafted like what 15 or 20K. That's still a steal for SMB.
Oh yeah. I think there was one time when he was drafted for like 32K though.
Yeah, well that's the expected amount of price for someone like Sableye, my band, because his record's currently right now OSDT round 9 with a 6-2 record. Yeah, he went negative
Nice.
in yeah he went negative in S 3-4 in doubles Premier League, but it's SMB, man. It's SMB. We're
Can't
Pokeart's
go wrong with SMB.
yeah Pokeart's very familiar with SMB,
Yes.
and my dude has been the GOAT for a really long time. One of the best tournaments players, one of the best doubles players of all time. An absolute legend, definitely belonging in the Tours Hall of Fame if there is ever one. I mean,
Maybe one day.
S or A. I mean S, low end of S. I feel like he slowed down in SV, but he still plays at a really high level. S tier.
That's up to you because it sounds to me like you know a bit better than me regarding his recent stuff.
I'll put him in the lower end of S. Like he's still really really good. Still can play at a high level in doubles. We'll just see what happens when let's see what how current SMB is with the vast amount of doubles. With how much the doubles meta has changed over the years. How good he is now.
Okay.
Next up, DB, Derpy Boy. TP favorite, has been around with TP and now has also competed now in BLT, doing it again this year. Round 7 of the RU Winter Seasonal and made it to round 7 of Smogon Masters with a 4-3 record.
Nice.
Have you seen this guy at all? Have you seen any replays? Or have
What
you?
all did he qual under?
Let me go check.
Bonnie Graham. Oh yeah, I remember TMM was asking me who that was because he beat him in a UU tour. And he's like, "Dang, who is this guy?"
Quite notable lower tiers player. Although change your damn avatar instead of just a magneton.
Hey, he can use a default avatar if he wants, Mikoi.
I know. I'm just salty that it's a magneton and not another Pokemon.
What if he likes Magneton, Mikoi? Did
Oh
you
god.
consider that?
Oh god. Am I gonna get called out for magneton hate? Guys, I like magneton too. Shut up.
Mikoi, everyone, I mean, no, every Pokemon is favorited by someone.
Yeah, I know. There's at least one person who has a favorite Pokemon. Anyway, any breakdown? Points breakdown?
Oh, let me check. 18 points in UU.
18 points in UU. Wow, okay. He is a UURU player, so lower tiers guy. What do you think?
Um, I don't know. The Bunnygram account seemed decent.
Mm. Well, his records are decent as well. B or C, somewhere along those lines.
Not B. That feels generous.
All right, C it is. C plus, C plus.
May yeah, yeah, I guess.
All right, next up, Sundays. Sundays and Sundays.
Ah,
Uh, Currently still in OSDT
he
round.
called under Make Believe Town, I think.
Yes, he did. OSDT round 9 with a 6-2 record. Doubles player. Very notable doubles player as well. More notable than I'd say LTG is.
Oof.
Yikes. I know, right? Yikes. So, what do we think of Sundays?
Um, I'm not sure if I really faced Make Believe Town that much in regular tiers.
Hmm.
One
Tough
of
to.
those names I probably faced plenty in like 2v2 doubles or 1v1.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Sundays is just kind of one of those players that knows the doubles meta. Definitely can play doubles if he tries hard enough, but again, he's gonna have the same problem of there's too many good doubles players in this pool. He might struggle.
Yeah, odds are he will struggle.
I'm a
But he
big
seems like a decent sub option.
Yeah. He could be good. He can prep you well. He can test games with a bunch of times if you want. I think C.
Fair.
All right, see it is. Next up, Andy 1510.
Did you see replays of this guy?
I did, and they're not great. In fact, they're bad.
Oh.
In fact, they're bad.
Oh.
Yikes. Yeah. So he's a newcomer to BLT 11, and I can't see him getting drafted. Unfortunately, I think I think this is I think this is leaning more towards F. I think.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Sorry. Again,
I
don't
could have
think
swore
he's.
I saw this guy beating notable people. You sure?
You sure? Well, you're sure.
I mean, I saw this guy plenty in tours, often advancing to the further rounds.
Okay. What do you
I
think?
kind of assumed they were decent.
Okay. What do you think?
I don't know. You watch the replays.
I know, but they're bad. The replays I saw were bad.
Well, what replays were? Well, who was he facing in those replays?
I don't
The
remember the
way
names.
I see it, you can only really tell how good a player is based on how they fare against other good players.
I don't know the names of the opponents he faced. I only checked around the name itself and what tiers they played.
Okay, but did you check replays where he faced somewhat notable names?
I don't check
If there
those.
were any?
I don't check the opponents' names. I told you.
Yeah, but surely you know whether or not you intended to pick ones where he faced good players, right? If I'm aware of this fact, then you should be well aware of that intention as well, if you had the intention of doing so or not at the time,
Okay, D
and if
tier
you
it is.
did,
Okay,
regardless.
okay, D tier it is. D tier it is. I'll be nicer.
I wasn't defending him. I'm just saying it doesn't sound like you have an actual great idea based on the replays you saw.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is the things I saw were bad, and his performances there aren't really the most remarkable. I don't think he's one of the most remarkable things that you'll ever see when you check his replays out. All right, next up, moving on. Next up, we have another notable guy. We have Siphicon.
Ah, Siffy. That's another old head for tours.
Yeah, classic Siphicon, if you will. Uh, won the Monotype Winter Premiere. Very, very good. Um, 5-3 in PTPL. Uh,
Nice.
Siffy is one of those players that is just very up and downy. Like, past years he's done really well in some, but horribly in others. Very up and down, very up and down player. Very, very he's kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, that's kind of always been the case for him. Yeah.
But he's a classic player and knows what he's doing. Monotype is his specialty, but he can do other tiers as well.
Wait,
Kinda,
did you say he won the Monotype Winter Premier League?
yes.
What? Is that a team tour or a
I think that's a team tour. I think it's a team tour. I think he's one of the people who won.
ah cuz yeah, if that was an individual tour, I would say that's insanely impressive actually.
Well, he contributed. At least he contributed into winning. Don't remember the
How
record.
so?
Don't remember the record.
How do you know he contributed then?
6-3.
Oh, wow, he did quite well.
6-3 in MWP. So, again, he contributed. Like I said, he contributed fairly well in MWP. And yeah, what we'll give him now?
Uh, B or C?
I'm thinking B. I think this is shaping up to be a good year for Siffy, so I'm thinking B.
Okay.
Next up, Greedy. Greedy EB. This one's an old head. This one we've seen around for a good while.
Have we?
Good while, and I mean last year.
Yeah, is he an old head? I don't know about that.
No, he's actually quite new. But he is. But he has been around for a while, and. Oh, not a while. Like I said, last year. Yeah, he's done well in the past. And by well, I mean 2-5 in last year's BLT. Um, but he's got some records to boot. 3-3 and 0 in LC World Cup and round 5 in LC Winter Seasonal.
Okay, nice.
So quite a bit of improvement, and I hope to see much more improvement from Greedy. I think I do think we've ranked him a little too high last year, and that's why it's probably indicative of what he really is. When in terms of the actual tour, he did quite badly. So
Hey, the LC pool was
it
stacked.
was very stacked, which is not no fault of his own. The LC pool was too stacked last year. This year, I think he'll thrive. This year, I'm gonna hold out hope that he'll thrive in this current LC pool.
Yeah, odds are he'll probably do better this year.
What are we thinking though right now?
Um, B?
B. I think that's the same spot we did him last year. They're a bit more hopeful.
Well,
I was gonna say a
well,
lower no, not lower, upper end of C.
I mean, that could also work. Kind of up to you.
I'm gonna put him upper C, C plus.
Okay.
Next up, we have Lost Memories, a guy who has been very lost. He's currently though in round 6 of OU Spring Seasonal's losers bracket, so that's good. That's good for him. So, seeing this guy's replays, and they're the textbook definition of C tier, I think.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, didn't you say this guy did something kind of crazy, though?
Did he?
Didn't you say that he. I forget what tour you said it was for, but hold on. Something that Michael Their Best won.
Um, might have been no Enter or something. What did I say about him?
Let's see. I literally asked about him. And you said he only just made Top Cut in Smogan Masters. It's fine.
Oh, that was him. I thought that was someone else.
No, that was Lost Memories. That's what you said about Lost Memories.
Oh, I thought that was literally someone else. Anyway, yeah.
Did you?
Okay. Apparently,
Okay, so did he? Did he top cut Smogan
he
Masters?
did. He did. Last I checked, or yeah, I think he did. I think he might have. Maybe I overlooked that. Yeah, I think it just made top cut. Even I forget what I say sometimes. Wow. Okay.
That's a pretty big thing to overlook.
I know. I should have remembered that. Anyway, lost memories. Well, the fact that he made top cut in Smog Master should really tell you something about him. I think B tier.
Yeah, I feel like some people would argue for better, but having faced him, I agree.
B tier. B tier it is. All right. Next up, Amy Lucha. This one's a guy you may have not.
Isn't this guy like an extremely good UU player?
Yeah, well, let me tell you. I don't know if you realize, but you seem I think you're missing the fact that he was the 2023 UU Circuit Championship semifinalist.
No, because I literally just asked if he's an extremely good UU player.
Well, I'll tell you, he's the 2023 UU Circuit Championship semifinalist.
Pretty damn good, I'd say.
And 5-3 as well in UU Snake Draft. Probably one of the best UU players that you're ever gonna get. And checking by these replays, he is insanely good. Like, he can absolutely play UU to a T.
Insanely good, you say?
I think this guy's got potential to be the great UU player in this pool.
Damn.
He is insanely good. I'd say A tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say A tier for him. I think he's gonna thrive in the UU pool.
Interesting how you say he's insanely good and you don't put him in S. Because
Well,
usually that's all it takes for you to put someone in S, saying that they are insane.
some there S is a very special tier, as you can say, for people who are god level. Anyway,
So FC is god level?
yes.
Okay.
Next up, Flabouf. Round 6 of the OU
Silly
Spring.
name.
Huh?
I said it's a silly name.
Uh, Round 6 of OU Spring Seasonal Winners Bracket.
Okay.
Have you seen Flabouf at all?
Not really. I don't think so.
Oh. Well, I checked some
I
of his
wasn't
replays.
paying attention to his alt.
Well, I checked some of his replays out under that alt, and this is a textbook definition of a C player.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
very average player, very very passively plays. Could do well if given the right prep, but that's all I know. All right,
Nope, okay.
all right, next up, two names you're very familiar with. You should be very familiar with. First up, we have Ava Rice.
Did that please never pronounce avarice like that again.
Avarice. All right, Avarice. Currently in round 7 of the OU Spring Seasonal Losers Bracket. I mentioned before that he lost to Akurikokyo in the winners bracket, so he's now in the losers bracket. 5-2 in
Ah,
BUBD, round 9 of the official Never You Seasonal, and round 10 of the Monotype Spring Seasonal.
okay.
Pretty good records, pretty good
Sounds
records.
like he's doing good. Sounds like he's doing pretty good this year.
But historically, Avarice has not performed to the higher standards that we often put him at BLT. Like his records
You
aren't
know, that is true.
like he's had the case of great player everyone else, but in terms of tours events, he is he's kind of struggling. He's kind of struggling. Hopefully this year we'll see a little bit more improvement in his records.
Avarice go positive in BLT challenge. Impossible.
Yeah. That's a good thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail to have. Okay, alright. I want that. So what are we thinking for Ava Rice now?
Please stop calling him Ava Rice. And sounds like an A?
Hey. Well, hopefully the placement is as good as the performance will give. So go for A tier performances, Avarice. I really want you to succeed, buddy. All right, next up, career ended. Competed last year in BLT, I think.
I think he wait, did he? I thought he competed in TPP.
Oh, TPP. Wrong team, sure. Um, he's currently in the round 7 of the OU Spring Seasonal Losers bracket, same as Avarice, and he made 3-4 in Uber's World Cup, but He is the 2023 OM Circuit champion.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he knows his OMs well. Very well. But will that translate?
That's useless. That's useless in BLT, but
Yeah.
that's impressive nonetheless.
Yeah. So have you faced this guy before?
Not really.
Yikes. He's
But I
good.
know he's good.
He's good. Yeah. I'll say that he's good. Will that translate into BLT success though? We'll have to wait and see. But I'm thinking B.
I feel like a lot of people would disagree with that, but okay.
For the 2023 Home Circuit champion, you might make the argument that he's A, but I'm thinking B. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have put him in A, to be honest.
Really? Wow. That would be a good A tier to have. Okay. Next up, we have It's Nim XD. Is this the former Nimzowitch?
I know. I'm
No.
pretty sure it's not.
No? Okay. It's
Because I'm
Nim.
pretty sure I recall seeing this guy last year too.
Okay. Round 7 made round 7 of OSDT with a 4-3 record. Feel like
Oh,
feel like this guy's a so would you say that doubles is his specialty?
I don't know about that.
But you know what? Checking his records and replays, I mean, his replays, he's aight.
Sounds like you're gonna put him in C.
Yeah, he's aight. That's a C tier. Alright, next up. TDNT. Big small gun name, this one. 8-1 in SPL. And 7-2 in PTPL. Probably has the best record.
Holy crap.
If not one of the best records. Yeah, big name TDNT. I think he competed last year.
I don't think so.
Either that or a past BLT. I think he's competed in a
I
past BLT, but not last year.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he has, but I don't think he was in last year, no.
But you know what? It's TDNT, one of the better OU players that you're gonna have. That OU pool is gonna be stacked as frick with TDNT on there. I'm game to rank him in A tier. Probably
Okay,
yes.
fair.
Probably yes if you're ballsy, but I think A is perfectly fine.
You're not ballsy, so
Dan calling me out. All right, next up, Basic.
the monotype goat.
All right, monotype
The
goat.
one that isn't Mushamu.
Round 6 of the SV Monotype Cup. Also made 5-4 in UU Snake Draft.
Nice.
I think this guy's very, very good at the monotypes, and you know what? Even now, I think he's good. I think he's the same,
I think he had like the best monotype record last year,
which is saying something. And yet,
especially because he was on the last place team.
yeah, which is, team may suck, but you know what? You got some goats in you, and ASIC's one of them.
Yep.
I'm thinking B, but you could put him in A if you want.
That what? B for ASIC?
I don't know. Testing you. I'm testing you a bit. Are we game to put him in A?
Yes.
All right, A it is.
Absolutely.
Best record last year. Hopefully he'll do the same this year.
Best monotype record, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Next up, Magician. This guy's got a lot of sixes in him. Made it to round 6 in the OU Spring Seasonal and made round 6 in Small Gun Masters.
Nice.
Checking this guy's replays out, I think he's fine. I think he's a decent player. not really someone who'll make a huge splash in BLT, I think.
Oh,
But he's good. He is good. I could even put him in B if you want, but on the lower end of B.
I mean, I don't know any better to suggest otherwise, so.
Lower end of B it is for a magician. Next up, we have Ninja. The man. The man, the myth, the main. Ninja is the official Never You seasonal finalist. He made finals. I think he made losers finals. He just beat losers finals last week, and now he's in the losers finals of the official Never You seasonal. Gonna face the winner of the winners finals. Made it to
Damn.
made it to round six of OSDT with a 3-3 record, but minimal success in OST in round three. Ninja has had up and down years. Still a goat. Still a goat indeed.
Sounds like he's doing good this year, though,
Yeah,
at least in his main tiers.
yeah. NU seems to be a big boy tier for Ninja, and would like to see him perform the same level as he did last time. I'm game to put him in A, but you, ah,
I think that's perfectly reasonable.
I'm game to put him in A. He's also a playing manager, hopefully. So he's gonna bring success, I feel. Next up, we have
Probably.
next up we have Rainith. Rainith is round six.
Oh.
Rainith
Wait,
is
what? Go
round
on.
round six of OSDT with a 3-3 record.
Huh.
He's fine. I checked some of his replays out. He's fine. I'm game to put him in B though,
What?
or C. Maybe on the higher end of C.
Okay, question. What replays did you check out? Doubles?
Not doubles, actually. More of a singles tiers.
Wait, what? He's he's a doubles main.
He is a doubles main, but I think I've seen more singles tiers from him. Let me check.
Yeah, he's a VGC player.
Oh.
Like he does regionals and stuff. Friend of Keanu.
I have not seen him. What the hell? Alright. You know what? Okay, where do you want to put him then?
Uh thing is, from what little I've seen of him in singles, I was never impressed. And he's kind of an erratic doubles player.
Erratic as in how?
Well, he's a bit of a wild card. He likes playing risky.
Oof. Okay.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. And besides, from the fact he's a VGC player, we know that he's a pretty dedicated doubles main.
Okay. So yeah, that's his best. That's what he'll be known as.
So maybe C?
Wow. Okay. I really thought you were gonna praise him to no end and BB, but okay, C's fine, I guess.
Mainly for doubles though, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. Slip is next. Round 7 of OSDT, same as Rainif. Uh, round 5 of OE
Nice.
Spring. Round 5 of OE Spring Seasonal. Round 5 of UU Masters. 2-1 in the UU Snake Draft, but 2-5 in PTPL.
Oh.
I think this guy competed last year as well.
Slip? Yeah, he did.
What was his record?
I want to say he went positive, but I'm not sure.
Positive. I say 1-5.
Oh my god.
Yikes! He was part of the Laxus too. Ugh. Hopefully he'll do better this year.
God damn, I didn't realize he did that badly.
Ugh. All right.
I mean, his competition was tough, though. I can't blame him.
Yeah, and the UU pool was very stacked last year, and hopefully this year might be a little bit better for him.
Maybe.
Where do we want to put him though?
Uh, Good question.
Because I think C is too low for him, but I'm not necessarily a fan of him in the B tier.
Yeah, you raise a good point. Do we give him B anyway?
I think we'll give him B anyway. It's fine. Hopefully he'll do better. Hopefully he'll not disappoint. All right, next up, big boy Thiago Nunez.
Oh boy.
Is
So many people have been hyping this guy up big time.
He's a big boy with good reason though. He is a big boy for very very good reason. Where are my notes of him? Aha. RUPL champion.
Nice.
OST semifinalist.
Oh my god.
6-2 in Uber's World Cup.
Holy.
6-3 in OUPL. 3-4 in
Oh my god.
SPL. And 4-4 in EU
Whoa.
Snake Draft.
He plays a lot of stuff, clearly.
And he's done it to a very high standard. I'm willing to put him in S tier.
Okay.
I think he'll
I
impress.
feel like people would kill you if you did otherwise.
Yeah. I'm genuinely curious on what tier he's gonna play. But
Yeah, they might just make him play a frick ton of things. Who knows?
he's gonna be that guy, that reliable old guy that has a lot of tier in him. Yeah, I think so too, and I think he'll dress to impress. Rashay is next. Rashay, who's been on the podcast before. Good hand done here, Rashay. 6-2 in the UU Snake Draft.
Nice.
R7 in the LC Winter Seasonal. 5-1 in PTPL and 1-2 in PU World Cup.
Oh, done a few things.
Yeah. What was it? How did he do last year? Well,
I think
Rash-
he went either positive or neutral.
Rashay was 4-1.
My, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And you know what? I don't think it's gonna slow down. I think he's gonna be a solid UU pickup as well, just like he did last year. I'm gonna say A.
Okay.
A tier it is. Next up, we have Tier Acid. SCL player. He only has a 1-0 record, but he's competed in SCL.
Okay.
2-6 in UUPL. 3-3 in PTPL. 2-1 in PU World Cup.
Okay.
So, what do we think of Tier Acid?
Uh,
He's not bad, but
B?
clear,
How's
clear.
that?
Yeah, B seems fair. Uh, he's not a bad player. Can be pretty decent if he given a chance. So B it is. All right.
Okay.
Next up, Belly Burn. Belly Burn. 4-2 in UUPL. Made the RU Ladder Tour playoffs round 3. 1-3 in Uber's World Cup and 4-3 in PUBD. Fellyburn's been around. Fellyburn has been around for a while. RU is his main tier, and he can be a goat. if he wants to. He can be an absolute goat if he plays. I think this year is about the same mindset I think I went into when ranking him a couple of years ago. I'm gonna say A. What do you think?
Uh, okay, I guess that's fair.
There you go, Philly Burn.
I feel like some people would argue S, but okay, A's fine.
Yeah. Next up, we have Just Franco. Oh boy, the best record from BLT last year, and I checked because he's one of the only 7-0 people. He's the only 7-0 people in BLT last year. Very impressive player. This one, he is the 2023 UU Circuit Champion. He is currently made in the UU Masters Losers Finals, and he was 4-3 in the UU Snake Draft.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Are uh, wait, did you say are you or you circuit champion?
UU Circuit Champion.
That's crazy cuz like honestly all the UU records are crazy cuz like I think everyone was under the impression he'd be playing are you.
I think I'll thrive in the UU pool as well, just as well as he did RU last year.
Damn.
S tier,
Even though I'm pretty sure he signed up for pretty sure he signed up for RU, but yes. S tier.
S tier. Just Franco is S tier. Clearly one of the best BLT players who we're ever gonna see. Clearly the best BLT player last year. Hopefully we'll see him again, thrive again this year. Next up, another friend of the channel, Piano VGC.
Hey, that's my dude.
3-1 in the Doubles World Cup. Very impressive. And I think he is going to another regional. From what I saw in one of the Smogon posts that he made, that he's made the Orlando regionals.
Yeah, he said he's going to a regional during draft, I think.
That's amazing. Uh, whichever regional is playing now, better expect to see Piano there. And let's wish him good luck because he's a friend of the channel. Where do we want to put Keanu though?
The way I see it, the way I see it, he's improved a lot from last year.
Yeah, I'd say so.
He was just starting out last year and he wasn't that good.
But now,
Like he was mainly into doubles last year. He's still mainly into doubles, but he was kind of a terrible singles player last year.
oof,
But now, well, he's better at singles it seems, and he seems better at doubles as well. Very dedicated to constantly improving as well.
very good. That's what we like to see with these BLT players. So where do we want to rank him?
Um, ooh, that's tough. Cause like he's a from what I've seen him do in doubles lately, it's mostly been him like experimenting
Mm-hmm.
and using like kind of unique builds.
Okay, very experimental player. I see what I see there. All right.
Okay, I'm not really sure to be honest.
I'm thinking B. If he's that willing,
B?
yeah. If he's that willing to improve, I can give him the benefit. B.
Okay, but bear in mind this is purely for doubles. This is not B for singles in any way. This is for doubles.
Yeah,
He
there's the
faces
strongest here.
he is he plays in a lot of regionals. I don't think he's made a day two yet, but he always gets extremely close.
He's barely
He's
up to
got
the top cut.
consistently good performances, but keep in mind making a day two in most events is actually pretty hard. You
Yep,
have to go 7-2 in the first day to actually make day two.
yep, and that's hard when
So like
especially there's
even
a
if you
couple.
have 6-3, even if you have a 6-3, that's not enough.
Yeah, he's barely missed top cut in a lot of these regionals. So especially with a lot of people and a lot of extremely notable people making in these regionals, that's gonna be a tough day for you.
Yeah, and he faces a fair amount of those notable people too.
Yeah, we know a lot of these
Bro
notable
has
people as well.
faced Riley Factura
Riley Factoria,
and
damn,
won on occasion.
damn, 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 damn. All right, next up we have Magyarna the Boss, or Magirna the Boss.
MTB.
1-5 in Uber's World Cup. What is that?
Oh,
Uh,
unfortunate. That's what it is.
Round 3 in Monotype Spring Seasonal, but that's really about it for MTB's records. I think this guy plays the
Mm.
same way that he did last year. Even checking his records, like it's the same. It's the same kind of like generic passive performance that I've always seen him play. I'm thinking C. What do you think?
Okay. I I mean, I was thinking more around D, but if you think C,
Whoa.
that I'm willing to say C.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
it's C.
really think he's quite on the level of the people we have in C is the thing.
He's more around
Not
D.
most of them anyway.
You think he's more around D
Yeah, like
plus?
a D plus.
Okay, D plus. I can adjust. Next up is Ampha. Pretty
That
notable.
sounds notable.
Yeah, that is very notable. Round 12 of the PUE's winter seasonal. 2-3 in LC World Cup
Oh my.
and made RU Ladder Tour playoffs round 2.
Okay.
All right. So where are we putting Ampha? Sounds like a good lower
This
tiers. Hmm?
I was about to say this guy definitely seems like a good player, but the real question is how good because I'm not totally sure of that myself.
Well, he seems decent. He could be a good lower tiers hand if he wants to. Could be a good sub support option, if you will. Could help out some of the more starting players or the players who are actually going to be first starting out. But I think he'll do fine.
Okay,
I'm thinking B.
that seems fair.
Thinking B.
I
Thinking
feel
around
like
B
some
as well.
people could fight us on that, but that seems fair to me.
I welcome that. Next up, Mada. I believe this is Atrax Madara.
Yes, they
Atrax
name changed.
Atrax Madara to Madara to now Mada. What's next, Ma?
Yes, actually.
All right, Ma made round 6 of the OU Spring Seasonal Winners Bracket, and surprisingly enough, very very good record in SPL 4-1.
Oh wow, SPL?
SPL, yes,
Damn, I didn't realize they actually were in that.
and performed well. Let alone performed well.
Damn.
What do you think of Madara or Mada or Emma?
Uh, he seems good these days. I didn't really face him much, but he seems good.
Seems good. Definitely an improvement over past years where I was pretty negative on him. Um,
Yes, you were.
but now I can come around and saying that he's good. He's good. Somewhere around A or B. What do you think?
um, maybe hmm. B?
B. Okay. B is fair. Some people could fight us on that one, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get fought on that one.
Next up we have the Guilt. Very creative name. Round six of OSDT with a 33 record and competed in the doubles World Cup, but did not very much. That's why I didn't highlight the on the next left record they have.
Oh.
All right. I think Aragon put him. I think Aragon put him in the lower half of his tier list. Not really ranking him highly. I feel.
Damn.
Yeah, sounds like a C tier to me. What do you think?
Uh okay. You know what, that probably works. They seemed decent in quals.
Okay, that's good. All right, next up we have Relia. Relia is a primarily a 1v1 player because they last did the 1v1 World Cup which they went 4 and 2. I'm kind of curious. Did they qual for anything other than 1v1?
So basically you want me to check the point breakdown?
Yes, cuz I'm curious if they have points in any other tier besides because I'm kind of scared that they may have only points in 1v1 and that's it.
That'd be funny. Uh okay, no, maybe they're on page 4. Yeah, they're on page 4. Let's see. Here we go. No, they only got 3 points in 1v1. So, no, they
What
did not get all their points from 1v1.
what did they get their points on?
Most points they got was in mono, but that was only 7.
Hmm. Okay, so what are we thinking of Relia?
I really don't know.
I haven't really seen this guy's records on the replays all that much. I'm gonna put him in don't know because I really don't know.
You know what? Fair. Very fair.
All right, next up we got Shengineer. Now I think Phantom Sticks highlighted him as well in his tier list of uh NU players. This guy's got a good record to boot. He competed in NUCL, which he had 1-0 in, but he made top 4 of the official never used seasonal.
Dang.
Pretty good. What did Phantom Mystic say about Shengineer again?
Let's see. I have the commencement thread. I
Mm-hmm.
think he spoke about it on page 2. Let me see. Shengineer, up and comer in the NU scene who has already provided very good results in team tour environment like NUCL and can build for himself. Negative points for being a what?
I don't know.
I don't know what ORNN is.
I don't know either. You tell us there in the comments. But from the cred that Phantom Mystics gave him, like he seems like a decent enough hand in NU. I'm willing to put him in B or a higher end in C.
Yeah, I was also thinking B.
B. All right. Next up, we have Sucky Lucky. Round 6 in
Um,
OSDT with a 3-3 record. I think Aragon mentioned him as well in his tier list.
what do you say about him?
Mid. Check his tier list.
Okay.
Check his tier list. Like I think he ranked him as mid.
Okay. Yeah, he put him in the sub tier.
Yeah, he's kind. Yeah, that's pretty mid. Checking some of his replays out, yeah, he's kind of mid as well. I agree.
Oof.
C tier.
Becky, I think you should look at the cat.
C tier it is. Next up, we have Maverick Shooters. Now, this guy made round 6 of OST, 2-3 in SPL, round 9 in Small Gun Masters, and he won the Terraless OU Tour.
Wait, what did we rank Sucky Lucky?
C tier.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, I did. Because I think he's mid.
I put him in D personally because I've mostly only seen him play singles and he doesn't seem that good.
But doubles, though. Doubles is his strong suit.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like he's terribly strong in that.
Well, lower end of C, I guess. Alright, Maverick Shooters. Once again, round 6 in OST, 2-3 in SPL, round 9 of Small Gun Masters, and won the Terraless OU Tour.
Huh, not bad.
I'd say pretty good. Especially when he's gotten to play 5 games in SPL.
Yeah.
I'd say A. I've seen this guy around, and he's kind of good.
Okay. I didn't think you were going to give him A, but I don't know any better. So okay, if you want to rank him A, okay.
Next up, we got the band, the legend, Crying.
The Ursaluna.
Round 5 of OST and 5-4 in SPL. Actually, a positive record for a change.
Nice.
What do we think of Crying?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a good amount of their games during quals, and they definitely still seem pretty good. I don't know if they're quite as insane as they used to be, though.
Yeah, I think they're good as well, but we need to see Pete Crying again. We're gonna put him in A tier.
Yeah,
A.
that probably works, and I feel like some people would kill us for that, but I think
I
that's
know.
fine.
I'm very aware that we could literally put her in S, but well, it just again, it's just the over time you'll get to see some players that are kind of struggling over time, but some people just like Crying who are not as good as they once were. Like they're still insane. Zaoi is next. Zaoi, whatever. Round 4 of
Hey,
Smug.
Mikoi, could you briefly pause?
Oh, okay. Zaoi is next, and round 4 of Smogon Masters, and round 5 of Are You Winter Seasonal.
Okay.
Sounds pretty alright. I checked some of his replays out, and he doesn't seem that bad, but I'm not really that impressed either.
Sounds like you're thinking C or D.
I'm thinking on the higher end of D,
Oh,
personally.
damn, I didn't think you would put D.
Well, that's just my opinion of Zoe.
I thought you were personally gonna go C, but okay.
Alright, next up, someone who isn't C tier by any means, 7U9I2. Been around the block for a really, really long time, and I don't think he's struggled now. Because he is the 2023 Ubers. champion.
Um, in what tour?
I think circuit. I think all of the circuit.
What?
7U992 is the 2023 Uber's champion.
I think you need to check, cause
Yeah, it literally just says 2023 Uber's championship finals won by 7U992.
what Uber's okay? So Uber's championship?
Yeah, Uber circuit. Yeah.
The
He
I
beat
I
Vert.
don't think
He
that's the,
beat Vert in finals.
so. Wait, is the Uber's championship the same thing as the circuit?
Yes,
Then why are you not calling it Uber Circuit?
because that's what it says on the Smogon metagame circuit tab.
So is it the circuit or not?
It is a circuit.
And why is everything else called the circuit but not this?
I don't know. Blame the host, I guess, for putting it that way.
I guess I think I will blame the host because this is confusing me. It's so minor, but like also what?
Point is
Why?
Point is 7U992 is the 2023 Uber Circuit champion. He beat Vert in finals. That's all we know.
Okay, maybe part of this is just me being in disbelief that he's an Uber Circuit champion.
1-1 in Uber's World Cup too, and I've hosted quite a bit of Uber stores in the past. 7U992 is super good at Ubers, and hopefully that momentum from the Uber Circuit Championship win continues in BLT.
Okay.
A tier. Probably yes. Probably.
Uh, I can't even comment anymore.
I think A tier. I think he's definitely square in A tier. He's great. Like, don't get us wrong. He's great, and it's great that he won the Uber circuit and he's the champion. I just think there's a couple more people that are a bit better than him. Don't disagree?
I I don't know anymore, man. I just don't know.
Anyway, next up we got Alpha 1013. Smogon
That guy
Master.
has a custom, and that's all I know.
Yeah, he competed in OST and Smogon Masters. Mostly does Nat decks, anything goes in old Gen OU tours. So I I tried checking some of his replays out. He's good, but somewhat of a
What?
mixed bag. Somewhat of a mixed bag, really.
Sounds like a C tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in C tier. Not really much else to say, but he's sort of a mixed bag. Next up, we got Elshi. Doesn't have a Smogon account.
Oh. Oh dear.
So very much a newcomer in BLT. What can you say about
Barely
him?
has any replays too.
Yeah, well, the one replay that we have, what do you got to comment?
Uh it was okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna put her in don't know. We really don't know.
Yeah, we do not know.
Next up is Beleth. Currently in the OU Spring Seasonal Winners Bracket, 35 in PTPL and 1-5 in Uber's World Cup. Fairly decent. Well, they're all some of these are negative, but being in those still in the winners bracket in round 6, you spring seasonal gotta count for something, right?
True.
I checked some of his replays out. He's all right. I think a C.
Uh, which one are we talking about again? Oh yeah,
Bello.
Belef. I have no idea.
I'm saying C. All right.
Okay.
Next up we got Ma Macazandre. Macazandre. Another newcomer.
Oh yeah, that guy. Uh, I remember that guy's like quite the OU ladder guy.
He's competing in the S Tour, season 36, as of now. So, have you seen this guy at all, battle wise?
I faced this guy a few times, yeah.
And what do you think?
I've only really faced him in OU, I think, and he's kicked my ass each time.
Ooh. But what do you say? What do you say? Will he hold up against the big boy OU players?
Probably not,
Hmm.
but I think he's decent.
That's a C tier, I'd say. But what about you? Were you willing to pull him in B?
Hard to say because I've only faced him in OU,
I mean, it's still a good indicator because OU is the biggest tier we have.
and it's his best tier, and I'm not good at OU.
So what are we thinking?
Uh, Based on OU performance alone, maybe a B. That's hard to say, to be honest.
Okay, okay. This could be an unsung goat if we're lucky.
Most points he got was in OU, so that makes sense. That holds up.
All right. Next up, we got Drip Legend. Now 3-1 in you.
That's a 1v1 tier leader, right?
Yeah, we got. I'm saying records of other people. Round 8 of Small Gun Masters with a 5-3 record. 1-2 in PUBD, but you mentioned 1v1 circuit. Yes, the 1v1 circuit champion.
Oh, wait, so is he the tier leader or 1v1 circuit champion? I heard both.
Both. Both.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's
Both.
both.
Drip Legend. What can you say about Drip Legend?
Um, he's good at 1v1.
But anything else besides 1v1?
I have no idea.
Don't know. We're not gonna put him in don't know. I've seen a couple of his replays. They're pretty good. They're pretty decent.
The majority his most points is 1v1, by the way.
Don't tell me he competed in all of just 1v1.
No, he didn't, but that's just where he got the most points.
Okay, but I've seen some of his replays and I think he's pretty good. So I'd think C.
Okay.
Alright, last couple of people. We all know them, so you should have a pretty good idea. First off, we have Dunox. 3-1 in Yu Snake Draft. Round 4 in OST, 3-0 in PTPL. Made round 9 of Small Gun Masters with a 6-3 record. And he's the BDSP Circuit Champion.
Dang.
Dunox is a big boy. Now, did he compete last year? I know he did really well one year. Or two
I
years.
would think he competed last year, but I don't remember how he did.
I know he competed 2 years ago and did really, really well. I don't think he did. I think it was just 2 years ago.
I'm pretty sure he did. I think he just did miscellaneous things, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we really, yeah, I don't know, but he did. But he is a BLT veteran at this point. Like I mentioned, BLT 9 he did really really well. Um, so where are we putting Dunox?
Uh, A or B? I don't think S, but I think C's too low.
I think B.
Okay.
Next up we have just Drew. 4-4 in UU Snake Draft, 1-1 in Uber's World Cup, 2-1 in UUPL, and 3-3 in PTPL. Have you faced Drew, Pokeyard?
Not that much, I don't think.
Okay. So, but we know in the past that he can perform really well in UU and most tournaments
Mm-hmm.
that he's very good at. I don't think he'll struggle. I think he'll do very well actually if given a chance. So I'm saying B. What do you
If
think?
slotted in UU, I think so too.
I'm saying B. What do you think?
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah, B could be fair for him. Next up we have Twinkay. Five
Is
one.
that felines? Remind me.
No, I think that's Twin Cell. Oh no, that's someone different.
Who the hell is Twin Cell?
Nah, that is that is an old TP name if I recall. Is it
Okay, so this is felines, right?
is it
Or
Felines?
um
Oh yeah, he is the artist formerly known as Felines.
see?
5-1 in NDMPL or National Dex Monotype Premier League and 1-2 in NUCL. So what do we think of the artist formerly known as Felines?
Um I don't know. I personally don't think I faced him during the cycle.
Well, I think he competed last year.
Um did he?
Yes, he did. He was part of the Snorlaxes and he went neutral 3-3.
Oh yeah.
So, what are we thinking of Felines?
Honestly, that's up to you because I don't really know very well.
I'm saying somewhere like B, because we know he can do well in Monotype, especially with the pool as sparse as Monotype. That could be a good hunting ground for someone like Felines. Alright, next up we have Snow Janiri, aka Ziri. Mr. Lapras himself has a R6 in OU Spring Seasonal Losers Bracket, and he made 4-1 in UU Snake Trap. Very, very good lower tiers player, if you recall. Been around for many years. He's your guy, PokeArt. Ziri.
Okay.
He's your guy.
Anything else?
Well, he's your guy, PokeArt. What can you really say about him? Especially that he's been
Well,
around
I'm
for
asking if there's anything else, like relating to no NU.
not not anything else. There's nothing really anything else. But he has been a good hand in lower tiers for a really long time. He's been an established lower tiers main, especially in NU.
Okay.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking for Mr. Ziri?
Well, Ziri is always S tier in my book, but what do you think based on recent stuff?
Recent stuff, I'd say probably A tier. I'm biased. I like Ziri. He's been a good hand at the BLT for quite some time now, and I think this year him and MJ can thrive with the Lapras. Lapras Slam. Oh, Sam slamming. Just look
I
across.
feel like we're gonna make so many enemies on this one, like even more than the first tier list. Than the first tier list,
We are gonna make so many.
our first cycle tier list.
Next up is Phantom Mystics. Here, so Mr. Guy here has round 5 of official never use seasonal and round 10 of fall never use seasonal. That's the only records I really
Okay.
see of him. So Phantom is a weird one. Like he can do really well if given. He knows what he's doing. Like in NU especially, like he knows what he's doing. He can prep well. He can build well. He's given team support for you as well in the past, as well as everyone else. Um,
Hmm.
what can we really say about Phantom Sticks, battle wise, and how does he compare now to the NU meta?
Um. Uh. I. I don't know.
I'm gonna see somewhere along the lines of B, but higher C. I don't think he can compare it to B tier players, but I definitely do think he's up above C.
So he's like C plus.
Yeah, somewhere around C plus.
Okay.
Next up is Sasha. Around the block for a while now. Currently, he's doing monotype old gen cups, but he is a BLT TLT veteran. Been around here and there, competing now. What are you thinking of Sasha?
They seem good still.
Hmm. I think they've remained the same as previous years. In this case, though, it's not bad. I think he stayed consistent, which is very very good. I'm thinking B.
Okay. Yeah. I was also thinking B.
Next up we got Skimmy the God. Now, Skimmy has done a lot since last year. UPL champion, British Premier League champion.
Nice.
Currently in the UU
Did
Masters.
he? Did he do well in the winning team?
We'll assume he did well. There's no spreadsheet. Anyway, yeah. But he is in the UU Masters losers finals. He made round 6 of OSDT with a 3-3 record. Went 4-5 in Uber's World Cup and went round 9 in the Uber's Winter Seasonal.
Okay.
I think Skimmy has done very, very well for himself ever since BLT last year, and he could be a good asset in Ubers if you really think about it. He can,
Probably.
and he can do other tiers as well. Like he can do singles too as well, and he can do doubles pretty well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that aspect.
I'm thinking A.
A?
UPL. Oh, well, are you gonna put him in S?
I was gonna put him in B.
No, B seems too low. I think
You're saying
A.
um you think he's on the same level as Crying, Zeri, Feliburn, Avarice,
Yes,
Ninja, and all those?
yes,
And TDNT?
yes. I'm saying A.
That seems a little high.
He seems a little low for him.
Is it though?
Yes, especially what he's done.
You seen any of his playing lately?
Not really, but from his records, I can definitely see he's very good.
Haven't we ranked people with even better records than him in B or even lower?
Yes, we have, but it just depends on some level of skills. And Skimmy, I think Skimmy's a special case where he's quietly improved, not necessarily making it public, but he's quietly improved his stuff over the past year.
I'm pretty sure he's still B though.
Well, that's you, or I've got to put him in A. Next up is Tam, penultimate drafter, Tam, the YouTuber who hasn't really uploaded all that much. When back to YouTube, Tam? I want
Don't
views.
ask. He doesn't like it when people ask. Because can you imagine how many people ask him?
I know. I'm very aware of how many people ask him.
No, I
So
don't think you are.
so I ask when. Okay.
No, don't.
All right, let's see my former co-manager's records. Currently in the top three of our winter seasonal, like I mentioned, part of Ars9 and Fiend. Um,
Damn.
round six at UU Masters. I think Temp has been very, very. We all know Temp for a really, really long time. He's been actively one of the best builders in all of Pokemon. Can really provide team support. I've seen him, can confirm that he's great at providing team support and can actively help out in teams whenever they want. So he's a very, very strong asset. Definitely feels like a
And
team
he does
player.
a frick ton of tours. Like, way too many.
Way too many. We're gonna rank this YouTuber probably A, if I'm being honest.
You think A?
Yeah,
What if I told you I already slid him in the A tier?
A, A it is.
A.
And finally, how fitting that we end on this girl. Girl who eats udon for a very, very long time. Udon girl.
I don't
2023.
think Udon Girl's actually a girl, but okay.
Oh, yikes. 2023 UU Circuit Championship quarterfinalist. Made round 7 of UU Masters and 2-2 in the UU Snake Draft.
Okay.
I'd say again, we've Udon Girl and us. We had a long history with her. We used to think that she's very memey. I mean, she has an award based off of her, and right now we can definitely say that she's good, but she's not as good as we once thought she could be. Like we were really pulling for her to gain some success last year, and she didn't really perform that well. She was 2-5, which is very
Oh,
unfortunate. Yeah, we were rooting for her last year, and she did so unfortunately poor. Hopefully this year it will be better for her.
probably. Though I think most of the UU people who played last year are coming back this year as
Which
well.
which
I think
scares me.
she'll do well.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
hopefully she'll pull through. Come on, Udon girl, we're rooting for you. So, where do we want to rank her?
I don't think it's on. But A. How's that?
A for the Udon girl. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt. We'll put her
That's
an A.
nothing there started with A though.
We got so many people in A. We got a lot of people. Look at that. I think B and C are mostly balanced. D is okay. We got the don't know there. Our S tier is super good. All right, that is the end of the tier lists. Thank God it's all over. We've ranked 170 people successfully. Now it's time to get this video out before the draft starts, and hopefully it does.
And it's time for me to raid the fridge because I haven't eaten a thing.
It's time for me to get a shower. Anyway, TMI, too much personal info. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you for the draft. That's in 12 hours from now. I can't wait. I'm not excited. I'm really not excited, but we'll live stream it for you guys.
I'm excited, but there were other reasons that I'm not excited for when it's happening.
Specifically, the time it's in. Grr. When are we gonna have a BLT draft? Actually, in the daytime, huh?
Well, that's a you thing. I'm personally fine with the time of day. It's just the day.
Me, it's midnight. But we'll live stream it just for you guys, okay? We're live stream our reactions. We're gonna provide you. We're gonna provide you a couple of things, and then it's time for the BLT season to start. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you wouldn't miss a video once it comes out. See you on draft day, folks. This has been Mikoy signing out.
Goodbye, people.